Steve, hi. Just tell us a bit about what you're exhibiting today.
Well, amongst the 3D stereo technology that we have here, which is active with projected patterns and with a 2D overlay and a liquid lens technology on our standard USB 3 cameras, we're very much focusing on our NXT products, which is embedded vision. So what's on here? Well, it's a sensor. It's a whole sort of machine vision system in a box, if you really want that. So we're looking at applications where you might be using a PC and a camera combination today, whereas you can put all of that onto this small unit.
So you've got a nice bit of interesting kit there, which is highly illuminated. Tell me a bit about this, Steve.
So this has, apart from the ability to do sort of standard machine vision stuff like barcode reading, edge detection, it can also support AI, which is a real thrust for this technology. So on here we've got a small demo which is trying to classify some doodles. So in the classifier we have the first level of the process, which is saying, is there a doodle there or not? So once I do that, it can show me I can draw a face, and on the screen you can see that the classifier is suggested that this is actually a person, and the likelihood of that being a person is pretty much 100%. Likewise, we've set up the classifier to look at a number of different things. So we can look at is it a camera? People draw cameras in many different ways, and we've taken a lot of sample images to build up this classifier. So this is camera. It's talking about 100% likelihood that that's a camera. But people draw cameras in different ways. Is that a camera? Yeah, of course it is as well. So the other thing we got on here, and it really depends on how well you draw these things, but that's an awful picture of a cat, and it's looking like a person, and that's my drawing, so I'll stay away from that one.
So, Steve, where would you sort of expect to see this sort of bit of kit being used?
In a lot of applications where you're looking at natural products, where it doesn't necessarily look the same all of the time. If you're inspecting a car part, that's the same every time you make it. But if you're trying to inspect something that you're making in a food production factory, and you want to see how many nuts or chocolate chips you got on there, you might have a decision line which says that's acceptable and that's not. So it's looking at more your natural type products and saying, is it good, is it bad, and it can be trained.
And what would you say the particular USPs of this product is?
It's really taking the power of the sort of consumer world. You've got development environments that Google putting out there, like free of charge, like TensorFlow, and on top of that, Keras, where you can develop your own classifiers, your own inference applications. You can port them to a camera that does everything on board. So this camera will decide what is being seen and then output that information to the rest of the system. So you don't need to put all the processing power on a central PC. You can put some of the processing responsibilities on the edge device, and then the central PC system can do whatever it wants thereafter.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Steve.
You're very welcome.